And is this the meeting that you're collecting that data? Okay, so you...
Well, not really, because tonight we're looking at the general plan.
Okay, because it wasn't advertised, right? Okay.
One thing though, and I'm only here till then, okay, but keep that in mind. If I was going to still be here, once we change the zone, it just changes the density. And the density is concentrated on water. So I don't know how, now again, they may choose to. I don't know how you vote on this till the water study. Till the water study, you know what volume is. Because the zone change gives certain rights, in my opinion. I'm not speaking for everybody.
Yeah.
You're vested then in different densities that you're committed to, and I don't know how you do that till the water study.
And I don't think the recommendation being made by the advisory committee has any zone change in place.
I understand that, but every move you make changes a little the expectation, and it's the water's over here.
Yeah, and I agree with that, that you don't have data to make decisions one way or another. Am I correct?
That's my statement.
Okay, but there's a possibility you'll send it out in pieces.
Well, we'll have to look at it for the council.
We're not going to look stupid about this, but if we answer your question.
You're teaching me.
We don't know what's coming at us. We could get an application for a single home. Is there water for a single home?
Well, you do have an application in front of you that I'm sure the applicant is...
That's the data we don't totally have though, so to make a judgment, just tell you what we're going to do without all the information is probably we can't do that.
I think, Shauna, to approve a large-scale development, we have to have the water information in hand.
Thank you so much for taking the time to answer my questions.
Mr. Chairman, I've got a comment. Shauna brought up some good points. I think, the general plan, we can look at it with 2 points here. Number one, we need to fix the discrepancies that we might happen to have in there related to at least 2 items that are contradicting themselves. One's the TDRs, saying that the receiving zone is the B160, can be. And then the other one says we ought to preserve that area. So one's the TDRs, but the other one is growing from the center of the town out, which in one area says that's what's recommended, and in another area of the code it says it doesn't matter. I think maybe what we could do in the future is at some point, maybe hold a meeting, discuss the general plan, fix any contradictions that we have as the first part, get it set, to where we have something good to work off of. And then number 2, work on any other adjustments or changes based on what the committee has suggested. Doug, are there any other discrepancies that you can think of in the code relating to this that we need to really consider?
Those are the main 2, and as Mr. Berg stated, the general plan right now does say that a P160 zone can be a receiving zone. I struggle with that because P160 is a preservation zone. Also, the general plan says that there's a recommendation statement that says the town should grow from the inside out. And that your density should be higher around town than out, quite a ways away from the town. We've got that in our zoning now where we allow around the annexation declaration of Heber City a slightly higher density than we would farther out, with the intent that the town should grow from the inside out. So yeah, there are some contradictions that need to be worked through, like you said, Commissioner Peterson.
But if we change those now, it still doesn't change. I mean, we still have, once we do that, whatever we do with that, we still got the current application that was vested under the old.
Yeah, and to try to answer Shauna's question, the advisory committee was only looking at general plan language. That's all they looked at. There was no discussion on them making recommendations on the Wallsburg overlay zone. So all their recommendations are general plan based.
And just for the South Mountain area.
South Mountain and Wallsburg town. Yeah, Wallsburg.
And Wallsburg.
Okay, any other comments from the public? Thank you. Seeing none, we will close the public hearing part and close this item. Once again, we invite any of you that would like to submit other comments to us as a council or to the planning department. Please feel free to do that by email or by posted letter or however you would choose to do that. We welcome your comments and something to look at and think about. The more ideas and thoughts make for better decisions, so appreciate that. All right, We will now move on to, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Where are your
Hold on.
council members and mayor?
The mayor, Boyd's on the council, I don't know who else.
Okay.
Clint's here, he's on the council.
Okay, on the point of special service district, no, I really just want to cut to the chase on that. I have no interest as a county council member in creating a special service district in that area. And I would tell you, if you can find a way to annex the area, do it. If Heber City could go back in time and annex out to where the college is, they would do it. They had the opportunity, the council and the commission before them gave Heber City the opportunity to annex that property, to provide services, to extend those municipal services out to that college, and they didn't do it. And so then the county, or the commission at the time, created a special service district right on the border of Heber City. Heber City now has, citizens could show up and give input, but it's not as much as if you, as the town, were to annex that area. Now look at what's happened. The development that we have planned, that maximum development is around 15,000 population. That's basically the current population of Heber City now, right on the border in a special service district. Heber City gets no tax revenue as a result of that. Also, just through a clerical error or whatever the reason was, I don't know, I didn't look into it. But across the road in the north field, the gas station was going. I don't believe that was the desire of the commission at the time. All right. So as Councilman Kohler said, a lot of this could be resolved if you can afford to do it, if you can find a way to annex that area. You could really control your own destiny there. Another point is that
we ask you for the opportunity to do that.
Make an application.
Give us some time.
Can we make an application?
Yeah, the town can apply to annex.
Does that mean that
I'm sorry, I
the
can't hear.
moratorium doesn't include making an application?
No, it's a separate issue. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say this before. Thank you for coming and being involved. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little nervous when everybody shows up because I think I did something wrong. But I'm very glad that you're involved. Please continue to stay involved in the upcoming county elections and your local city elections. Committee, thank you for being involved. Thank you for your comments as well. And I think that you have the right idea. Grow from the town out as much as you can. Because once a special service district is created, whichever version we want to call it, a helper or whatever, once they're created, once we have to provide services, then we have to create a special service district. Then the special service district has to charge for the services. And if for some reason development doesn't come around, as we saw in Jordanelle and North Village, then we either have to increase the rates quite a bit, or we have to start asking for more development and more commercial development just to pay for the infrastructure. So really, in summary, if you can, as a town council, find a way to annex it, please do. I think that would really go the direction we want to go.
Thank you.
I would like to add to the comments. I appreciate Danny and the support, as he stated. We like your support and your input into this process. I think at this point, I would like to recommend to the council that we ask the planning department to incorporate these recommendations into the general plan. And then we'll look at it again and see how it's going to, after we get it all cleaned up and see how it is. And then we'll have another public hearing on the general plan.
And as they do that, we'll then go through the planning commission again and then recommend it to us. So there'd be two opportunities, because you'd have an opportunity to speak before the planning commission, and then again, whatever they recommend forward to us as a council.
See, and the P160 is a receiving zone. I don't think it was in the general plan in 2001. I think it was added in 2007 as a result of an open space committee we had going. And like Paul Wilson indicated, the intent was to allow a transfer development right in the P160 around the college, around the North Village. There was land up there there was interest, not countywide. But yet, it went in as countywide, we couldn't figure out a way to narrow down that, so.
Again, thank you for your attendance. You're welcome to stay if you want. We've got more fun ahead of us. Maybe not.